that on the second main phase, because if he did it on the second main phase and then went to the end step, I couldn't get back my prized amalgam the same turn. It's a timing thing. The prized amalgam would come back, it would go to the end step after the second main phase, so I'd bring back the Scrounger. It would trigger the prized amalgam, but the prized amalgam says at the beginning of the end step, so since we were then in the end step when I triggered the Scrounger, the prized amalgam wouldn't come back for another turn, and then I wouldn't be able to attack with it. If that makes sense. Yeah, lots of tweaks, man. Lots of tweaks. That's magic. Look at this. Look at this squid. Look at this Emrakul squid. This is crazy. Getting all up in your face. He finally drew out the tentacles. That's nice. Looks a lot less weird. Marcio Corp. Okay, somebody's a corporation. And they got a 100-card stack. Doing it right. I will keep the Cathartic Reunion and hope to draw a black, I guess. Sounds like a good plan. Let's just draw a black. We'll be 5 deep in 2 turns, 6 deep in 2 turns. We can find one, right? We can find a black man. It's gonna be great. There we go. Did it. Here's the Archfiend. We might just have to cycle it this game, though. We don't have double black ready to go. Copying Cyrus Stagnation. Well, you shouldn't be hating yourself. If you're copying a Cyrus Stagnation Bohemian, you're probably having a good time. Okay, what do we want to discard? Discarding this is usually fine, because you can get it back later. Discard the Curator. The Archfiend. We can't cast either of these right now with the mana we have. Maybe my mana is a little goofy. I don't know. I'm gonna say go. 40 tonight? We'll see. Wasn't the goal or anything, but stuff just seems to happen to me, you know? Should have done this first in case I have a prize amalgam. But I don't, so it's all good. Smuggler's Copter. Hey, yeah. Okay, you're gonna do it like that? You're gonna do me like that? Okay, whatever. Hit you with a spirit, how about that? Catch my spirit outside, how about that? Stuff and things. Opponent's got... That's a card you don't see all the time. Okay. I mean, that's something. Alright, let's see here. Put that land down, put this on the battlefield. Drew up. Tap. Not the grandest Archfiend, but value's value. Every time you discard a card, it triggers. That includes off Smuggler's Copter. Alright, your go. See if you can kill the 5/4 with your 5-color deck. 5-color hundo stack. Nope. Guess not. What can I do? Oh. Oh. That's pretty glorious, right? Let's, yes, indeed. Trigger the Archfiend, kill your guy. Would kill a lot of things if he had them. Get my Bloodhall Priest, Empty Hand, Madness, 2 damage. Back my Zombo. This is looking okay, right? I think this is a pretty good game. And we always loot with the Copter in this deck, even when we're empty-handed, because you might throw a Prize Amalgam or something you can get out of the yard, like a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Alright, let's see if the opponent has a sweeper in 5 colors, 100-card deck. The Rainbow Tower, baby. The Rainbow Tower. Nope, just played 1 card. 2 cards. Alchemist File, Separatist Void. Couldn't cut either of those from the deck. They're far too powerful. Alright, last game. Seven o'clock in the morning. I have stayed up all night. All night. But I should be calling it after this one. Let's just call that the plan. Played all kinds of decks. Don't need to be trying to play anymore. Then after some sleep, we can start the quest for the next big, broken, amazing build. Neon, hi. Our last game of the night should be the Lone Dark Jedi. And yeah, that I can't turn that hand away. So, I really like the cyclers in this deck, even if I don't use the abilities too much, mainly to get more creatures in the yard and make the deck smaller. That's the primary thing, is you want to find your prize amalgams, you want to find the cards that actually make the deck good. Cast as soon as possible. So, cyclers help you do that, as well as giving you graveyard food for Scrap Heap Scrounger. Okay. Cut. I think we'd rather have our Copter ready. Hunter's Copter is ready. Opponent's gonna think, send me a message. So opponent sent me a message that said, never thought I'd play against you. So clearly somebody who follows my work, my channels. That's always cool to see. It's just fun. Just fun to meet people who are into it. Guess we'll turtle up. Don't want to be too aggressive here. Opponent's playing the red cards. Usually means they want to attack a lot. Gonna be a reckless racer, okay? But I guess he can't attack now. Nope. Alright, I guess I'll play you. Now what you got? Got 2 cards under that bow mat. What you setting up? What you setting up? 2 cards. Potentially 3. Okay. Draw a discard. Okay. Let's line up an amalgam. See if he's got a trick. He has a fiery impulse? Okay. No problem. I expected this to die. Another land. What's the play? Just discard this. We can get it back for 3. And then we have 2. 1. Well, I guess that takes 4. It takes 4 mana to get it back. But it's 1 or fewer, right? Okay. And can it be done at instant speed? Nope, only as a sorcery. Okay. So, we'll go. Kill you. Trigger you. Scry to the bottom. Kill you. Land down to just 1 card in hand. Get back Dread Wanderer. And that will return Prize Amalgam on end step. There we go. Got an army. I'm still here but fading so fast, and there's salt for that? Nah. Nothing salty about sleep. This'll be my last game, don't worry. I'll be calling it right after this. So anybody wants to hit the hay ahead of me, anybody wants to get going, I understand. I won't give you a hard time. Brazen Scourge. Deck looks so sexy. Glad you think so. Let's think. He's probably got another fiery impulse. Scourge is a good target for the cut. I don't really want to loot. I want to keep my copter. I'd rather lose my curator. So we'll block like that. Yep, there's the Titan Strength. Thought that may happen. That's probably the best case scenario, because that's just a straight 2-for-1 in my favor. And there's a key. He's pretty sweet. Discard cards we don't need. Draw more cards. What do you do? I guess we can get an attack in if we want. Loot. I don't know. I'm not sure what's right here. I feel like I can just get pretty far ahead though, so let's start here. We got him tapped out, let's take advantage. Let's start digging up some cards. I'm wondering how Bounty, Luxa, Manador, Geist Ramp would be now. People keep saying Geist Ramp to me. I'm not gonna need this key. I can go cut now. It's pretty darn good. I wish I didn't have to work in 2 hours, yeah. I wish you didn't have to work in 2 hours. So, what would you put in Geist Ramp? Bounty of Luxa? I don't know. I like the Simic ramp that I played with the bounty in it. That deck was pretty sweet. I think that was a... I don't think you need Geist Blast. But, you know, maybe you do. I mean, what are you copying? You said Bounty of Luxa and Mana Dork. I never felt like I needed to copy anything, but... I don't know. There's definitely something there. There's all kinds of big combos you can do now with big mana and just go off. It's very fun. Suppose you could copy a pull from tomorrow for like tremendous, insane numbers, but that seems unnecessary. Like, here's my deck, it's in my hand. There's always gonna be people who like that. Right. That's the play. Breakhaven, right off the top. So good. That is so sweet. Okay. Now we just... Do we just dial up the pressure? Wait him for 6, he's at 11. Wait him for another 6, and we can drain him out for 3? Yeah. I guess we'll see what happens. Yep, we got a pair of ribbons in the graveyard, so we just need to get his life total to a certain point, and we're good. Although I don't have double black to cast it just yet. Gotta work on that. Racing the Titan Strength deck is risky, but gotta do something. If you just leave us like one prize amalgam back, you might just have a removal spell, get right past it. And see now, yeah, now he has to stay back because his life total's in too much danger. That's the ticket. So we drew another swamp. We could fire up the copter and do the Drakehaven thing, or... Two, 3, 4. Drain you. While he's holding up mana, I'm not gonna be coptering. Yep, end step. What do you want to do? Well, yeah. Make a really cool list. Let me know how it goes. If you make it really good, go for it. But yeah, people ask me for a Geist Ramp list all the time. So, if you can make a good one, do it. Nobody needs more Super Friends decks, though. Just gonna throw that out there. Nobody needs more Super Friends. There's Chandra. What are you doing, Shandy? What's it gonna be? Going up. 4 mana. What are you doing with it? Hungry Flames. Okay. Coast is clear for this. He's tapped out. Okay, now what's the play? That's pretty good. So we could play this now, activate Copter, attack with all that stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Just need to get a punch in. He needs to chump. He's going to be in a tense place. Itchwing. Let's see what he blocks with. Yep. Yep. Gonna have to hit more Pia types. So do I play a 3-4? Seem bad. Yep, more flyers. More pressure. More things to worry about. You can shoot it with Pia, which is probably the best use of her, but we'll see. Feel like it's hard to make a bad teamer deck. Oh, I have a lot of practice making bad teamer decks. Hey Batman, Amonkhet is out for duels. Run, run, run. Get on it. Waiting for 4. Yep, there's the shoot down. Thought that was coming. Shock. Wow, way to play out the hand. Bravo. So it's interesting that we've turned into the aggressor. It's classic. What it is. All right. Black. Bring you back. Let's try to hit a fiery temper, shall we? Gonna keep running stuff into you. When you're dragon. Make me another. Take out my copter is a good call. And taking 2 is pretty bad call. Unless you're gonna kill me this turn. What do you think? Do you have the tools? I don't think so. I guess he's gotta hit some big draws, right? Alright, your move. Gotta kill me. Yep, it all comes down to this. Chandra ticks up. It's Brazen Scourge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You make it 10 with Hungry Flames. Okay, Reckless Racer. That's not it. I wonder why he kept the Thopter. I'm guessing he just missed that he was dead if he took the Jackal hit to the second ribbons. Maybe he missed that there was a second ribbons. There we go. I love how we kind of switched it on him. He's the red deck, but he had to start blocking. All right, 400. Okay, wow, that's perfect. 500 minutes of streaming, exactly 500. The time has come for me to leave you for now. But I'll be back sometime in the next 24 hours. There will be more. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Amonkhet. I will see all of you soon.